Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome to Don't Starve Again. So yeah, this is probably going to be our last episode before I start up the guide series again. I think I've learned pretty much everything that I can just by screwing around for now. Like, of course, you always learn a little bit more every time you go in and screw around in a game like this. I mean, that's just sort of the way it is. But yeah, like this time what we're going to try and do is figure out what we can get for this game in terms of like hunting giants. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually try and find one. And I've actually found some giants in this game so far, and I've figured out what I think might be the best way to kill them. It's hard to say because it is like really freaking hard to kill giants in this game. Like, they're just too damn durable. And like, to reiterate, like a lot of my strategy in this game, in case you guys are new to the series or new to like me playing this, my strategy usually revolves around not fighting shit. So the fact that giants are in here, they're big, they're mean, and they're stompy, and they just destroy you if you start fighting them. Not really something that I'm overly happy about as far as my playstyle goes, but I like the fact that they do add a bit of a challenge. It's just not my kind of preferred challenge. Like, I would really have preferred it if they gave alternate ways to get rid of the giants just for people who are like me and sort of like are pacifistic-ish. We're not. I pick on weak things. That's basically what I do. I'm basically like Hitler. But you know, for people who don't want to go around fighting epic monster battles with your big, gigantic weapon of like plus 50-ness or whatever, I wish that they had more options to cater towards those sorts of players as far as defeating the giants goes. Because as it is, like, they show up fairly more frequently than I would like. There's a lot less that you can do to avoid them than I would like. And they're just really nasty. They can do a lot of damage, and they take like forever to destroy if you plan on hitting them with like a spear or something. So yeah, you kind of need to use dirty tricks on them, which I don't think is the best way to have done it, but it does actually make them quite difficult to kill, so I guess there's that. Chester, what do you want? You can have these for now. Okay. So yeah, we're playing as Wendy for this little bit. I don't actually think Wendy necessarily is going to be that good, so I wanted to test out that theory. I think that she's going to have a little bit more trouble with the seasons and with the fact that the game is leaning a little bit more towards combat than it used to be. I think that Reign of Giants makes it a little bit clearer that you're supposed to be fighting, and Abigail just isn't strong enough right now, I think, to fight the big, tough monsters. She's best at killing things like big swarms of spiders or whatever the crap, and that's just not really what the update or DLC was more about. I think that the DLC sort of more heavily favors sort of like Wigfrid, who's that new character. To that same extent, I don't think that Weber necessarily is much better at fighting, but since he doesn't really have to, he can just use gigantic waves of minions while conserving himself. He can take down a lot of things that way. It's just that a lot of the giants kind of have AoE attacks, so they also are fairly nasty against Weber. The big thing about those guys, though, is that like they can fight, and it's easy to replace their minions when they do have them. Like, Wigfrid actually has a very good way to use minions. Since she gets so much meat, it's very easy to get a lot of pigmen following you. It's easy to get tons of spiders following you, and Spider Queen or whatever, as Weber. So Spider Queens, if you've got enough of them, I think could probably take a dragon, I guess. I'm not really sure. I've not experimented with that, but I would imagine if you had enough Spider Queens, you would eventually have enough Spider Queens to kill a dragon. So there is that to keep in mind. Alright, let's get that there. We're near a bunch of dragonflies anyway, so that's fine. Okay, and might as well chop down some trees while we're here. But yeah, I just think that being able to sort of fight things that are big and giant is a real sort of boon now to the way the game is developed. So I think that that sort of bodes poorly for Wendy, who's one of the few characters who has like an access to an AoE attack through her sister. So like that kind of, I think, is not really suited for my particular playstyle. But we'll analyze more of that later on when I figured out more of the game and how it works. But yeah, for now I think that I'm starting to get the hang of things, honestly. I can't... Yeah, that is okay. I like how the dragonflies seem to actually just stay out. It used to be that they sort of blinked in and out of existence and phased in and out of existence somehow, which was very strange. Okay. I guess we'll eat this as well. And cook these up, I guess. Should start eating those carrots pretty soon, but it doesn't really matter all that much. I mean, we've got plenty of carrots to explore with. So yeah, as you can see, I've got the pan flute already. That's because I already found Goober? Something like that. Terrible with names, as always, but I did find him already, so we've got the old bell recipe. We'll be able to make that up for ourselves later. And we'll be able to stomp on things with the giants. So, like, the way I think that the best way is to fight the giants is to ring the old bell, wait till they're standing where you were standing when you rang the bell, like lure them to that spot, play the pan flute, and then run the hell away. And we're going to try and show you that if I can get a giant spawn, but they won't spawn this month. It's early spring. Well, not early spring. Well, yeah, no, it's fairly early spring already. It's only the day 4, so... if you do that, what happens is they'll fall asleep, because if you ring the old bell after you put them to sleep, they just wake up. But if you do it that way, what happens is, like, the foot takes a long time to come down, quite a while to come down. So once it does, though, it'll stomp on them, dealing a ton of damage. So you just wait till you've got a good moment. You ring the bell again, you wait till they stand where you were standing, and then you ring the old bell again. Then you play your pan flute again, and you just do this until they die. It's pretty simple. It's not like the worst thing that exists out there, I think. The other way is to use dynamite, or like gunpowder, I guess it is. I'm not sure how much you need to use. I would imagine that you just sort of heap on as much as you happen to have into a single big pile and light it all on fire and run away. And the problem with that is that it seems to destroy them, which, you know, is fine by me, actually. I just don't really care all that much. They drop a lot of good meat, but it's not worth the effort or hassle of fighting them legitimately. I guess you could, like, use just enough to weaken them and then finish them off with something else, like darts or something. But, I mean, that seems like that would be a foolhardy venture. It seems like a sort of reckless and easy way to get yourself killed. Okay, so where the hell are we and what are we doing? Okay, so we explored pretty much everything on the left. Everything now is past the beefalo to explore. That's pretty okay, I guess. We should actually look, though, to see if there's anywhere ideal that we would want to set up. Here's still looking okay. I'd have to do something about all that, those clockworky guys, but honestly, being near somewhere where we can just, like, make ourselves a set of... Yeah, actually, let's go with that. I mean, we're on day 5, so today's the day that we should be thinking about starting up our base anyway. So we should be working on that now anyhow. So let's get that, let's get started, and then we'll go back and get gold and finish it off later. And everything should be fine and dandy. Did we fill up on rocks somehow? No, we gave it to Chester. Right, okay. So I should not have picked up those 2 rocks, but... Okay, what we're going to try and do, though, is cut across the area where the mechanical guys are and just see what kind of mechanical dudes we're looking at here. Because if it's like 5 of those chargy bastards, that's probably a little bit... Huh, actually, no, this is a completely benevolent one. That's actually really good and really bad, because now we have to go find... Well, I guess we know where the clockwork guys are anyway. They're beside the beefalo. So... Ah, it's a killer bee. Run away. Alright. Okay, so here's a bit too close to killer bees, so we'll go north. You know what? We're going to set up by the statue. It's not a great place, technically, but, I mean, it's classy as hell. I mean, now we get to live beside a statue of Maxwell, which I think is just, like, the epitome of class. I mean, look at this place. Okay, so this is, like, technically speaking, really, really bad. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it anyway. Okay. So, fire pit. We'll build that a bit later, actually. Right now, we've still got enough time to go ahead and collect some rocks, and we've got enough time to collect some of the other stuff that comes with rocks. Flint, steel, gold. Alright. Another reason I don't like TNTing the giants is that, like, they kind of are, like, niter is actually kind of rare now, and you actually kind of use it for stuff, so... I mean, it's not really the best thing to just throw away willy-nilly. It's kind of something that you should work towards using intelligently. I'm not going to need that for quite some time, so let's go ahead and chuck it into Chester over there. So I think that for the most part you don't want to be using too much gunpowder, even though like giants, now that there's big scary monsters, that's actually worth using gunpowder on. Ironically, it's still not really prevalent enough for me to really recommend it as a tool for just killing things necessarily. Although I probably would still use it to kill slurtle mounts if I really needed to get shell pieces, but that's just because I'm lazy. Alright. There we go. And let's get one more with niter this time. How much we got here? We've got not enough gold, I don't think. Chester, how much gold have we got? 3. Okay, that'll have to do for now, but we'll go get more in the next day. Okay. And let's just tab here to see where our statue is. Okay, so pro tip for anybody watching me do this. Since this is not the guide series, I can do this, but like, this is not a good place for a base. Okay, there's not really much here. We're relatively close to killer bees. There's a statue of friggin' Maxwell right here. I mean, that's just not right. I mean, you should not be building your stuff right beside the statue of Maxwell, but you know what? Classy. We live in a classy house, people. We've got marble pillars that look wonderful. We've got the statue, which looks great. We're going to even put away our pickaxe so that we don't accidentally mine our statue that we've just, like, very carefully tended to and have acquired through our various illegitimate means. But yeah. There we go. And of course we won't want to put our farm like on the carpet, that would just be gross. But anyway, one of the things I need to do fairly quickly is make some rope, and we'll use that rope to make a spear, because we kind of really want to be doing lots of those sort of fighty things, because we kind of need that refrigerator pretty quickly. And we'll also want a helmet, but we can't do that just yet. We should probably go ahead and make that stone hammer. Okay, and you can take our niter. So have we seen any tables here? Well, we know where one pig head is, but I haven't actually seen any resurrection tablets, it looks like. I was thinking that I hadn't used any of those, but it appears that I was completely right. I have not used a single damn one. Knowing my luck, it's like right in the middle of this gigantic mystery patch here, but that's not usually the case. Usually I run into 2 by now. So this is kind of awkward. Oh well, alright. Let's just take out a parasol. This with Wendy, if it's night and you've got your parasol out and you've got a garland on, you completely counter all sanity loss. So like, she's really good for that still, which is, I think, probably now her like real big strength, because that you don't have to worry at all about sanity. It's just that I don't think sanity management is as hard as it used to be, since flowers actually just outright spawn in spring now. It feels like it's a little bit easier to just get around that and not worry about it. Why am I still eating these carrots? Right, well apparently I've gone insane, but you know what, that's fine. We're just going to make cut stone and just throw it on the ground here. And refine and cut stone. Just on the ground, like a slob. There we go. And I would also make planks, but I don't think we need those really. We'll go ahead and cut more planks in a bit. Okay, so we're just wearing the... you know what? Actually, let's keep wearing the garland for a little bit. It looks like the pretty parasol's enough to keep us dry for a little bit. I wonder what I say about this. Forget what the button is to inspect things. Yeah, we're gonna have to put that on just because it's starting to get a little bit more wet, but just about day. What we can do this day is like run through the beefalo herds where it's like super dangerous right now, because I think they're in heat right now. I think they're just in heat perpetually through spring. But we can go do that and try and collect enough to start our farms up. More seeds as well. Perfect. We need some more flowers too, just because, yeah, we need a lot of things. Okay, so pig skins, we'll actually give him this. We'll give him our gold for now. Okay, we won't pick up this while our inventory is so full because we won't be able to try and grab all the stuff. What I'm going to try and do is I think you can get the stuff unmolested without it exploding if you've got a hammer. But I'm not sure about that, so we'll leave that for just a little bit. Now the problem is, like, we don't have killer bee projectors everywhere on this map, which is actually a good thing, but that's sort of what I use those for. Oh look, my parasol disintegrated. Okay, let's grab some flowers along the way, I guess. Oh, more bees. This map's just bees. And look, they're all killer bees because it's spring. This is the worst. Leave me alone, killer bees. Okay. Yep, survival. Okay, this one. There we go. Okay. What I kind of really need to see at this point in time is, like, literally more... I would love to see more of a lot of things that I'm not seeing much of here. Huh. Yeah, they've already eaten him. Oh no, Chester, run away. Let's just ignore that whole debacle. Alright, so I think that it's a full moon relatively soon from now, so we'll want to be able to get back down south pretty quickly, but... Alright, let's just pick this up, see what's in it. Just sticks. How boring. Alright, so desert up here. Not a whole lot going on in deserts, but I mean, these things always have the potential to have something interesting in them. Bones and stuff like that. Actually, we don't really have the equipment we need to be exploring up here in this area because, like, you do kind of get screwed over if you've not got anything to deal with the hound waves that inevitably are around here. Okay, I can't remember what I'm technically doing right now. I thought... Oh, okay, well, this worked out well anyway, even though I wasn't supposed to be up here at all. Okay, let's get that. Let's get these. And now I can build a pig helmet, which is going to be tremendously helpful. I guess I could have built it after just the two, but I mean, you always want more of these things. And let's be careful not to pick up the cactus, because I don't really want to eat that. It is all thistly and junk, so... Alright, so... Up here, pretty interesting stuff if you want to get the shit knocked out of you by horrible, horrible people. Let's get rolling, Chester. Okay, how are we doing? Let's eat these carrots while we run. We'll keep exploring just a little bit for this day since we've got a little bit set up. That should be enough, though. I think this might be another pig village. Just... nope, not at all. Usually you find a lot of pig houses huddled in those areas that are surrounded by all these spiders. Alright. I think I had my mic set to low. Oh well. Alright, let's check over this way, I guess, a little bit. Want to check out as much of the place as we can. Got evil flowers here. Must be an evil tree nearby, I think. Probably is an evil tree nearby. Alright, so that's sort of that for now. We'll explore more further later, but it is really wet. This is quite the rainstorm. It's a little bit disconcerting just because there's always that possibility that this kind of rain is going to turn into frog rain. I hate frog rain. We could get to rain in this bee biome though, and that would be all-out war between the bees and the frogs. And that would be interesting. We'd have gigantic red bees stinging the frogs in the mouth and me standing there off the sideline laughing, collecting free frogs' legs and bee stingers. We actually are going to want bee stingers as well, because like we can use that for darts, I guess. Which we actually need now. Ooh, free shovel. Don't really need the potato thing. I wonder if... I can't remember if this works or not. Can I... Huh. Well, that's convenient. I haven't actually done that in a long time, so I wasn't sure if I was remembering correctly, but I keep forgetting to actually do this, is to tear down these basic farms that you find out in the wild here near the potato thing, just so I can take them with me and replant them somewhere more useful and as the upgraded farms instead of the lousy farms. So that saves me a little bit of time juking around the beefalo herds. Soggy and sad. Soggy and sad indeed. Alright, so let's see. Where are we going? Where are we going? Okay, so we're going to need to set up a temporary fire, it looks like. It's just raining way too hard. Alright. So, how much more do we have to explore, theoretically? Well, we have to go past the desert, that's a given. Something might be left of that area that we didn't explore all of. Something... Not likely anything right of those beefalo herds, so... I think that we're pretty much good, though, on exploration. Ahead of where I thought I was going to be, given that spring is a dick. And standing over here at, like, one of the reasons I didn't go home was because it's raining like this. And when it's raining like this, you've got that awful thing that happens where, like, the game's just... It's pouring friggin' rain, and then suddenly there's frogs. And then there are frogs in your base. This way there's just frogs near the stupid path that I don't plan on taking very often, so it works out fine for us. It works out a little bit better than if we were back at home in our science, near our science machine that we're not really using properly because we don't have any resources to build science with. Alright. Okay, so after this though, we'll go back, we'll make our helmet, and we'll go ahead and kill the clockwork guy. We'll take his gears, make him into a refrigerator, and that should be good. That should be quite helpful. It'd be really nice if I could kill something. I could probably have killed a spider back there, but I mean, I would rather I was wearing a helmet for that. Because, you know, that's exactly where spiders bite you, is the head. Of course, gigantic gaping head wounds are not pleasant. They bleed all over the place. Alright. Well, whatever. Let's just get moving here. I should actually have set my fire up underneath a tree in the first place. Okay. Yeah, I think this rain's getting worse. Alright, we've almost got 2 full stacks of grass, which I think might be a little bit overkill, so we'll stop that for now. Let's get this one too. Alright, so we're still going up on wetness though. We really need to go back and prototype an umbrella instead of just the parasol. The umbrella and hat would be enough to stop like any volume of rain, but I don't remember if I need the science machine or if I need the alchemy engine for the umbrella. I think it's just the science machine, but I'm not sure. That's a very... Oh, no, it's a butterfly, that's why. I was thinking, that's a very interesting looking flower. No, it's just a flower with a butterfly on it. Okay. Well, looks like there's nothing really over here either, so... Damn it. Okay, well... Ah! It stopped. And it never rained frogs. Okay, we're gonna zip our way back home now. I thought it was just gonna eventually open up and start raining frogs, which would be, like, awful. The reason, of course, being that it would be awful is because, like, literally, just frogs everywhere. I hate frogs. Okay. So, yeah, whenever there's risk of frog rain, I like to leave home because I don't want my home flooded with frogs. But if you're good at killing frogs and they make a decent enough source of food, and especially if you just have tons of grass and twigs, like I do have enough grass and twigs I could deal with the frog rain. You just build tons and tons of traps, and eventually you'll kill a lot of them, and it's pretty risk-free. So I mean, that's an easy way to deal with it. But I mean, even then, they're a pain and nuisance to deal with when they're raining on your head. It's like screen with 50 frogs or whatever. All right, so let's. You know what we might be able to do? Oh no, these guys aren't angry yet. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, we should be able to get enough manure for maybe one more farm. So we'll need to get up to 24. Oh, there's this guy again. Oh, Chester, what are you doing, buddy? Okay, let's Huh. Okay, well, we got our thing. Okay, we got our gear. Yeah. Not quite the way I thought I was going to get my gear, but, alright, let's get these all stacked together. Let's get Chester to carry them for us. Alright, so yeah, that's one way to get some gears. I thought that I was going to be able to get the big thing to kill it, but apparently I got the beefalo to kill it, so I did not actually expect that to work in the way it did. I expected it to work, but I've gotten the gear guy to kill the other gear guys before. It's pretty hilarious. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so I officially hate telephones. It's just... I hate telephones. Anyway, let's head back. We'll go to our base and start up doing whatever the hell it was we wanted to do there. It's a lot of evil flowers. Okay. But yeah, now we don't have to build our helmet, but we should build a helmet anyway, so we will. Chester, my stuff. Do I have rocks? No, I don't have any rocks at all. Okay. Right. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll prototype an actual umbrella. We can prototype one of these. We're not the fact that we have the wrong machine. Damn it. Okay. Well, we need to go get stuff. We need to get lots of stuff before we can actually progress here. It looks like, but survival. Can we get an umbrella? We don't have enough silk. Damn it. I always forget about the silk component to these. Okay, Chester, what are we going to do? Let's go chop down some trees, I guess. This. That's not really the kind of tree we need for this. You guys? Yeah, you guys are nice and big. Now these trees, obviously they can't grow back since they don't drop pine cones, at least that's all I recall, but we don't really care, so. Deforesting nature, irreplaceable, whatever. Just means that you're less useful trees because I can't replant you for industrial purposes. Alright. Oh, damn it. Okay. Let's get our parasol up. What do we do here? What do we do? Okay, Chester, let's take these gears. I'll give you these pigskins for now. Or, yeah, I'll give you those pigskins for now. Can I make a fridge yet? I doubt I can. I'm pretty sure that to make the fridge I need the... Yeah, I need the alchemy engine, so I can't make it just yet. But if I did have the ability to make that, I could get rid of a lot of this junk that I've got in my inventory. Okay, so Chester, you've got responsibility of taking all the junk in my inventory. That's... Damn it. We'll wear that for now, but it's not that important. Okay. Let's take this for now. Probably throw the garland away. And let's go to the science machine to make some electrical doodads for our alchemy engine, which we'll also throw on the floor. Okay. Okay, electrical doodads times 2 down there. We don't need gold right now, that means, so we can store the rest in Chester. Science, we need our electrical doodads, and we need 4 planks, so... Okay, science, can drop that there. Add more fuel yet again, because it's going to rain frogs. I can just tell it's going to rain friggin' frogs. The worst. Okay, let's plant that. Okay, let's get out of here, Chester, before it starts raining frogs in our base. That would be terrible. That would be tragic. Those are waterlogged, so now... provide very, very little heat if we burn them. But let's go chop down more rocks. We need more rocks. I think we've used pretty much all of them. Wet niter. Alright. Oh wow, look at that rain pile up. I really need to go kill some spiders. Okay, we're gonna stand under a tree while we're doing this for a little while, just so that we can see if we can... Nope, we still can't. This rain is going up really quickly too. And I don't think I'm resistant to rain. Okay, let's I guess continue. All we can really do is keep getting stone, so... I mean, we need a lot of stone to start up our farms, so... It's gonna have to be what we do, Chester. Oh great, our umbrella just disintegrated. Fantastic! Okay, we don't need that in there, so we'll put this in there instead for now. And, yeah, we're just soaked. Weather sucks. Okay, we can drop this flint, actually. We don't really need that. Okay. Oh, is the rain easing off a little? I think it is. Damn it. Okay. Got 15 rocks. We need like 30 of the damn things. Oh, thank God the rain stopped. Alright. Alright, one more. By which I mean like one more pickaxe worth of rocks. Okay. Still have plenty of time despite the warning, so we'll ignore that for now. Okay, 27 rocks. Let's just pick up the loose ones around here and then get back home. Yeah, it should be okay. Alright, straight east. I could actually get one more flower and then build a parasol again. That might be useful. That's apparently not a flower though, so that doesn't work. And also we need a lot more logs again, so let's just continue chopping these things. I kind of need my logs to dry though, along with my head. It's a 28 moisture, that's pretty high. Alright. Where's a good healthy tree? This one looks big and healthy. Alright. There we go. And I've broken my shovel, which is another thing that I kind of wanted to do there since I did have too much shovel. Perfect. Everything is looking good. Okay, so let's go over here and start making these advanced farms. Chester, let's get your stuff here. Okay, so we'll plant our farm crops like up here, I think. Build another one here. And I think that's all we can do for now as far as that goes. So plant whatever. We want to get a bird cage pretty soon, but we don't need it like right away or anything. But we are going to want our fridge. Do we have what it takes to make our fridge? Gears, and it has to be shaped stone, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. We'll put our icebox over this away. Okay, perfect. That's going to help a lot. And you guys. No, we'll eat you guys for dinner today. Perfect. Okay, those can go into one group. Okay, we need more rocks, do we? Or what the hell do we need for... We're out of grass, I guess? Yeah, it's grass. Perfect. Grass relatively easy to get, I guess, so we'll do a quick grass run, I guess. Looks like it's actually to our right. Maybe we'll even run through the night a little bit. Oh, an eye plant. That was fast. I don't think I should be wearing this hat right now, actually. Let's take it off. There we go. Got quite a bit of grass now. Not great amounts or anything, but some. Actually, didn't we give you like a stack of... Oh, damn it. I am the most forgetful person. Okay, so right over this way. What we'll do is we'll build all our farms over here and we'll put it right beside where we were going to put our like icy thing. Alright, so you down here as well, I guess. Okay. Good. Perfect. Wish we didn't have waterlogged logs, but they'll have to do. We're just about dry anyhow. Okay, so anyway, I think that's enough for this episode. We didn't really get a whole lot done, and obviously we didn't succeed in our objective yet of finding a giant, but we did do quite a bit. It's almost a full moon, so I'll go down and get Gomer pretty quickly. Now, there are two different ways to kill him. You can either kill him directly, which immediately summons Krampus, because Gomer's adorable and you don't want to have to kill him, but sometimes you just have to kill a Gomer so that you can make a bell. And sometimes if you don't make the bell, horrible giants come and molest you in your sleep, or while you're awake, or while you're out and about in the fields, or really when you're doing just about anything, because giants are like that. They're just really, they're jerks, basically is the gist of it. And you don't want to have anything to do with them whatsoever, because they're such tremendous assholes. But when you don't have an option, when you don't have an option, you do what you have to do. Alright, perfect. We got ourselves our football helmet, which I had forgotten to make like ages ago. We'll go get some spider silk eventually, even though there's no spiders within like a gigantic radius of us. I think the closest spiders are all the way up in like Spider Forest up here. And the problem is that there are too many spiders up in Spider Forest over here, because it's one of those spider forests, which is not really where I want to go right now. But anyway, yeah, I hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, I hope to see you all next time. I might do a bit of a time skip to the point where I'm more likely to find a giant, since I know I won't find one this spring, but you know, I just figured I'd make this video. It's a double feature for this day anyway, so anyway, I'll see you all next time.